Hi, my name is Marlon Page, Chief Technology Mommy. As usual, I am sharing real life stories and providing practical tips on what you can do today to keep your children safe on the internet. I'm not talking about high level technical jargon, things you don't understand. That doesn't serve us when it comes to protecting our children. This is real talk about keeping children safe on the internet. So let's get started. Have you ever heard of something called slut shaming? That's right, slut shaming. Last week, I had an awesome opportunity to participate in a live chat that was sponsored by WNYC Radio, I believe, and it was Radio Rookies. It was absolutely awesome. They tapped into schoolrooms across New York City, and we actually were able to have a live chat with students about this phenomenon called slut shaming. So quickly, slut shaming is when a young girl takes a nude photo of herself or an inappropriate photo. She shares it with a friend or her boyfriend, and then all of a sudden, of course, you probably can guess what happens. That picture ends up on the World Wide Web, or it ends up being passed around from student to student. By the time that girl gets to school, she doesn't even understand the aftermath. All she knows is that all of a sudden she is being pegged a slut, a whore. Some of these names I can't even say online. It's like a Showtime movie or HBO or After Dark movie. Some of these things were just outrageous. But unfortunately, these are true life stories. These are things that our girls are going through. Things that stood out during the live chat with these young women is that some of the girls said, how can you tell me not to share this nude photo with my boyfriend? He loves me. Some girls were just really hurt that their friend or a boyfriend would share the picture. They just couldn't understand. One young lady said, you talk about self-respect, and if I respected myself, then maybe I wouldn't have. But where do I learn that from? People assume that my mom is teaching me self-respect, or really that she respects herself. It was just such a robust conversation, and I walked away with so many tips and so many points. I actually wrote a blog about it, but I wanted to share with you some things that you can do to ensure that your daughter is not caught up in this. The first thing is having that conversation. It is about self-esteem. I have said over the years that a young girl's self-worth and self-esteem is tied to her behavior on the internet. Some of these girls are looking for love. They are looking for acceptance. If you're living in the home with this girl, you can kind of weigh that. This is where you have to have these conversations. This is nothing technical. You can buy all the software in the world to monitor their online behavior. You can buy all the software in the world to ensure that some of these sites are blocked. But the bottom line is there has to be a conversation about what to do, what not to do, how wonderful they are, how beautiful they are, how they are enough, how any man a young boy who's asking them to send a nude picture is not worth it to them. A lot of girls said that they feel as if they're the victim and they are being blamed for this. And what about the young boy who shared the picture? I agree that the young boy, there needs to be some type of measures taken there. However, I'm all about accountability. And this is a conversation we can have with our daughters. If there is no picture, if you did not share a picture, we would not be having this conversation. So we can have a pity party about it. You can point and blame fingers. But once you make that decision to share that picture, there is a consequence. It's a good consequence or a bad consequence. But in every action, there is a consequence. Lastly, parents, get in their business. Know what's going on in their online life. Who are their friends? Check those phones, those camera phones. Who are you sending things to? Who are you chatting with? If your child is on Facebook, you need to be on Facebook. If they're on Instagram, you need to be on Instagram. No longer can we close our eyes and just act as if nothing is going on? There are too many teen suicides going on. I've written about way too many of young girls who couldn't handle this pressure and they took their lives. So we can get ahead of this. We can get in their business, not be their girlfriend, their home girl. It's not about that. We are moms, we are parents, we are aunts, we are educators. Let's work together to keep our children safe online. Let's try to end this slut shaming and give our girls a better life. Thank you. You can follow me on Twitter at Marilyn Page. I'm on Facebook at Chief Technology Mommy. Tell other people about this station. I will from time to time just do some raw video like this just to educate parents on what they can do to keep their children safe online. Until next time, get in their business. Get in their business.